I was sent this copy of Salt and Sail, a game currently in development. This is a prototype. The final version should be ready in 2020. Now this game is for 2 to 4 players, and it's got this open world kind of feel, where the main objective is to become the most famous explorer in the world. And so you get fame points or victory points. They're called fame points, but they function the same, through discovering things in the world, through encountering villagers and storms, and you're able to go to the capital or the ports and buy equipment and hear rumors about the discoveries that exist. You can get treasures, you can have officers that change, and it's this big world that's growing and changing as you're going. You're trying to upgrade your ships, you have crew, you have resources. And it kind of feels like the strategy is all behind making sure that once you're setting sail into sea, you're well equipped for the journey. And so I've got it set up here. I can show you how it feels that way, because it is a balance. If I set sail, I am now consuming resources. If I don't have resources, I am losing men in my crew. And if I encounter some pirates and things or a storm, I can lose even more. However, if I get through those and make it out alive, I get some more resources. If I defeat the pirates, I get their resources, maybe their crew. And so there's this kind of push your luck element where in the town, you're listening to rumors to hear about what discoveries and how many points you can get, getting resources, getting more crew members, switching out your officer for maybe different benefits. And it's kind of this, you can even upgrade your ship, which takes damage and which can hold more crew. And the whole point of it is preparing for the journey. And so I've got it set up here, and I'll show you a little bit of how it delivers on the feeling of exploring the new world and making some discoveries. All right, so right here is the world. You're building this based on the rulebook scenario that you chose, but there's 4 discoveries to be made. That's what these little foggy looking areas are. There's some encounters. That's what these pirate looking symbols are. And so that's storms, that's villagers, that's pirates that are attacking the ships. And each player has their own ship with its own color. Now the whole system works with crew on your ship, and the ship starts as a basic ship. So this is a basic ship here. You have 2 crew members. You can either have them go to, and they can move between different areas of the ship. So down here allows you to move more hexes. Up here allows you to use more of your skill bag. So normally when you're moving, you'll want to have them moving. So you start by placing your crew members and then taking actions. So for instance, I have 2 crew members here and I want to start moving. So I'll use that to move and face my first encounter. Looks like it's a storm. And you need to match the skills, and you have this little bag, very similar to Quacks of Quedlinburg, where you have this bag of different items, different tokens. So there's some basic ones, that's the 3-point, there's some advanced ones, and then there's some dangerous ones. If you pull the dangerous ones, bad things happen. These help you in completing or defeating whatever it is you're trying to. So in your bag are those elements already. You shake it up, you pull some out. If you have crew members in the skill bag area, you get to pull out more, so you're more likely to win the encounter or make the discovery. If you pull out the wrong ones or not the right ones, you either succeed or fail in the encounter. So you succeed or fail, the thing happens. But as you're going, the whole point of the game is trying to get through these encounters and get over to make discoveries. And discoveries have little icons on them as well. So essentially you're following rumors you heard in the city, in the capital, in the port. And you can collect a few rumors before setting sail, but the point is you need a few rumors, and then when you go and discover, you need to have a matching rumor symbol, and then you can attempt to make the discovery. So if you get out there and you don't have the right ones, you got to make it back, because every turn before you move or before you try to make a discovery, you're consuming 1 resource. If you're out of resources, you're consuming 1 crew member. And if you're out of crew members, then your ship sinks, the officer is gone, any equipment you bought is gone, and any treasure that wasn't collected is gone. And then you go back to a port or a capital and start over. And so this makes the game feel like there's a real risk being out at sea. You want to stock up, you want to upgrade your ship so you can last as long as possible and have the most crew so you can both move really far and have more skill to take on whatever challenge comes your way. And so this game creates a feeling of, there's this rumor that, if you discover and successfully pull out the right things in the bag, you get Discovery 29. You go through Discovery 29 and find out that it's worth 8 victory points and 10 coins. That's the primary way to get points throughout this game. And so as you're going, once you've made all the discoveries, or once all the discoveries are made, the game is over and points are tallied up. So I think the highlights of this game are, it does feel like you're trying to get through this world and it's a dangerous one. You're trying to make discoveries and, based on the rumors, it could be a small one that's really easy to attain, or it's a big rumor that will turn into a giant discovery with more rewards. So I like the balance and the play between this. I like the risk of getting out there, and if my ship sinks, I run out of resources, it's not the end of the world. I either show up in a port or back in the capital and start over, rebuilding my crew and getting back out there, trying to become famous and growing my reputation. So that is Salt and Sail, a little preview of what I feel like the game is delivering on and how it does that, or it tries to do so. It's coming out next year. Let me know what you think of it. And if you want more information, there'll be a link in the description below. There's Salt and Sail.